So let's get back to this beef shit. All right. So I was watching the video. For y'all that don't know or do know, Meek Mill, he had his problems with G Unit. Mike Knox, he from Philly, but he run with G Unit. You know what I'm saying? So they made this man apologize. So I had to comment on that video because it's like, bruh, I respect Mike Knox, right? I've been knowing Mike Knox. I don't know him personally, of course, but I've been listening to his music and I know something about him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? For the last couple of years, when he came on the Feds, I watched that vlog and everything. Seemed like a typical stand-up dude. Like, he seemed like he a real street dude, but, with morals, Everybody make mistakes, whatever. But to see a nigga like that sweating and panicking and stuttering and shit, I'm like, bro, they had to have a pole right there. They had to have something. Like, and I ain't trying to incriminate nobody, but at the same time, I just can't see a nigga with no gun pressing a nigga like that, and a nigga that scared just off physical hands. You know what I'm saying? That nigga done been to the feds, that nigga done been to the state. So he had those fights and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He definitely had those. So like, I don't get it. But at the same time, what they don't fail to realize is, with the internet shit, you can't be running around, putting like that name out there, like, oh, this nigga soft, this nigga sweet, and think a nigga ain't gonna bump into you. So that's why I understood Garce on that part. But at the same time, I would have rather seen them squabble. Like, I would have rather Mike Knox squabbled up and stood on his word than actually, like, apologizing like that. Because the shit do look weird. The shit do look suspect. You know what I'm saying? It do. It look weird. It look suspect. At the same time, if a nigga if the nigga been holding the phone, got the hammer to him, let's be smart. Nigga got kids. The nigga got, nigga got people to make it home to. So a nigga ain't gonna risk his life over no rap beef or no silly situation. I get it. But at the same time, I ain't losing no respect for Knox. But it's just like, I wish they would have did OG a little bit better. Because let's remember, these is dream chasers. These the same niggas that knock Beans out. And I wasn't feeling that. I wasn't really feeling that because I feel like at the end of the day, Beans might have did some sucker shit. But his OG status should have got a little bit more respect than that. Older niggas get a little senile. So they, you know what I'm saying? It's a little, they might do some little weird shit. At the same time, though, you gotta treat OG. You could have threw his whole reputation off with that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. Let me know how y'all feel.